Hello, hello, hello. This is Infiniti. Thanks for joining me whenever it is that you happen to be here. I happen to be coming to you here on the 3rd of February, 2025. It is 13:31 in the afternoon. That is 1:31. Believe it or not. It's what it is when I finally could start this. I've been sitting here for a while, responding to people and doing other things. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thanks for joining me. These are timeless messages, no matter, when they happen to pop for you. So they will help you whenever you're ready to receive. I think it's good to just watch them every day. But if you're new here, just do what you're guided to do. It's kind of a cosmic energy weather update. What messages are coming through us day by day as we move forward? I channel the messages. I work with Oracle, do different things. Okay, there we go. That was fun. Sorry, my pad fell on the floor. It's not really made to do what I'm having it do, so it's a little wonky. Oh my goodness. I am definitely feeling a real connection here with this energy, with all this water and the swelling of the river. Check it out. Our sandbar is gone yet again. We went down to the river before because Cora was tripping out on watching all these things float by, and she was just like barking at the window and just trying to see things go by and not understanding what was going on, and wanted to get out there so badly. And it came through like she needs to get out. It's been a few days since you've been to the river, went on a walk, because it's just been nonstop. This is probably the warmest day because it's been pretty cold out. I bundle up, but anyway, we went all the way down there. The entire space that we're normally running around down there is completely flooded. And the dogs were just completely tripping out about it. I have it all on video and it's posting right now. So if you want to see that, literally from me leaving the house, to, almost coming all the way back up, I think it's like a 15-minute video. It's not that long. We weren't down there too long because it just, I could tell they were just like, you know, like, and I was worried Chacha was going to drop his ball. I told him, do not let go of that ball, because he would be crazy enough to try to go after it. And this water is going really, really, really fast. You can't even appreciate it. Let me zoom in here. Come on. Isn't it wanting to? There we go. I mean, it's hard. Whoa, it's hard to appreciate it from here. Come on. Just how intense this is. But if you watch that other video, you'll be able to see that in the other video. I mean, you can see it's like, oh, river going by. Yeah, it looks pretty, but it is intense down there, and just a ton of debris, a ton of yeah, tree parts. A lot of tree parts going by. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. Messages for the day, whatever day this happens to be for you. Monday, 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 and wherever you are, I'm feeling these cards. I was wondering when these were going to be worked with again, and I think I need to go and grab my smoky stuff to clear these. I don't think I've worked with these yet. Yeah. I'll be right back. They're my new tarot deck. They don't need a lot of smoke because they're new, but usually I smoke out with bay leaves, Palo Santo, sage, and copal. I keep in a bowl and I put that on fire a couple times a day. And definitely, oh, that's not the deck I was gonna do. And my guys are like, no, wrong one. And typically after, or before, not after, but before I work with a deck to do a new reading or to work with them again, I am guided to take them in pieces and clear the deck with smoke. Uh-oh, be careful with my smoke and my fire alarm. It's very sensitive. I've set off this fire alarm more times in the month and a half that I've been here than the whole time I lived in my last house. It's funny. So this is the, what deck is this? Wild Reflections Tarot. Let me get my thing back here, and now my smoke won't stop smoking. Is that going to be a problem? Quite possibly, yeah. I got to do something with this before it becomes a problem. I think it's the copal that doesn't want to stop. I'm going to move it over here and cover it. And the smoke alarm is like 15 feet high, so it's not like I can easily get to it to shut it up when it wants to go. Okay, so I will show you the cards in the back and everything once we get going here, but let's see. I don't know how many cards we're getting exactly. Oh, there's a card. Ooh, Death. Death flipping out. Cool card. I like it. I like it. Never worked with this deck before. Death flipping. Oh, we got a big old chunk. All right, we're taking those. Big old chunk. Let's see what we got. Let's see them together, shall we? Let's see them together. Look, Death. Isn't that cool? I like that Death card. Then we have the Magician. Oh, what do we got there? Oh my God, I love this. Look at all those butterflies. Oh, and the snake. Oh my God, how cute is that snake? Oh, I love this card. Look at that crystal. Oh, I love this. The Magician. What's next? The Fool. 3 major arcana cards. Then we have 8 of Cups. Hey, was that the missing 8 from that reading the other day when we got 3 8s in a row? Look at how pretty. And look at the Fool. Oh, look it. Oh, it's a little fox. Look at the little fox. Oh my God, it's so cute. And pretty sure those are seagulls. And look at all the shells, the 8 of Cups. Look at the sun. Oh, the magic. What do we have? A common thread here. We have, look at all this like starry magic with the Death card, the butterflies and the starry magic and energy with the Magician. Then we have the starry magic with the Fool and the starry magic with the 8 of Cups. What's next? Oh, guess what? Starry magic with the 7 of Cups. And next, 6 of, oh my God, we got a chunk of cups. 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups. A lot of cups. I mean, yes, it is a new deck. Yeah, I have shuffled it a decent amount, but this is what we got. It came out in a chunk. I'm hearing we're gonna round this out. I'll get a little deeper with the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. But let me, I'm going to shuffle some more here. Death, the Magician, the Fool, 8, 7, 4, 6 of Cups. I really love that Magician card, I gotta say, even if it didn't have the Infiniti symbol, I love it. Butterflies are my thing, my bag. My given name is Vanessa, which literally means butterflies, and I love butterflies so much. Relate to that energy. So anyway, that crystal, I love that card. The fox. Foxes have been popping up so much lately. Oh, we got another chunk. 3 cards. Perfect. 3 cards of sticking out here. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We'll start with the bottom first. King of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. So another kind of set thing. And 5 of Swords in reverse. Whoa, that's interesting. Let me just check in and see if these are supposed to remain in reverse. Yes, yes. And no, I'm hearing we're supposed to turn that back up. I don't know if you do this, but I do this. If there's a card in reverse, I definitely check in to make sure that that's the way it's supposed to be. So we have King of Swords in reverse. Let's just put it right side up so we can take a look at what it's supposed to look like. More starry magic. This beautiful hawk. I think that's a hawk. Could be an eagle. Some eagles look like that. Yeah, I'm hearing it's an eagle. Queen of Swords. So look at this little scene we got here with King of Swords and Queen of Swords. She's got her drum. She's got her quiver and her arrows. Native American theme going on here with the swords. At least with the king and the queen. All the feathers. They're up in the mountains. And then 5 of swords. So the swords look like the swords. They turned the swords into a bow and arrow for this deck. Cups or shells, looks like here to me. Cups or shells. Yeah, look at all the shells in the 5 of cups. Starry magic. I've, like, maybe not all the cards, but all the cards we've pulled. Here we go. 6 of cups, starry magic. Do we have starry magic here? A little bit there at the tip of the arrow. Okay, so again, death, the magician, the fool, 8 of cups, 7 of cups, 4 of cups, 6 of cups, king of swords, queen of swords, and 5 of swords. Holy moly, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cards. Wow. Okay. Whew. So again, we had the death card coming up first a couple weeks ago at this point? I did a reading. I'm trying to remember exactly what that was specifically connected to, but it's not coming to me at least right now. But I remember the death card was the first card that came through very specifically. Oh my God. Here we go with the yawns. I start yawning once I start connecting here. So we have new beginnings. It is a new week. Monday is a new day. We do have a lot of magic coming through. And I was guided to watch today's Meg's Astro Daily from today. And she said she says, I've been saying magic like crazy. And feeling a lot of magic, and I've got to agree. Me too, for sure. And it's been like that. Like, it's been a real intense battle with the light and the dark. And wow, look at this. Look at all that. It's like in one big section, one big, like, yeah, it was like all of this debris all together. That was interesting. I find that very, very interesting. Caught my eye. So there's a lot of tug of war with the light and the dark right now, for sure. This has been a theme. The theme of the truth has come through a lot. And the magician is coming through here as really feeling and paying attention to and being sensitive and feeling the tug of war with the light and the dark. With this death, it's like, how do we see endings and beginnings? How do we see, transitions? We need to see them as magical, even though they can be challenging. Upgrades can be challenging on all levels, including physically, emotionally, mentally. We can start feeling worse before we start feeling better as things start to come up for us. So we need to understand this, like, rejuvenation energy that's coming through. Like, I'm getting a vision of, like, when people do like an acid peel on their face. I mean, those things are gnarly. Why do I have to see this right now? But they're saying this is a great, the rejuvenation, and that's the vision that I got. Somebody that got a pretty intense acid peel where it burns and bubbles and gets gnarly. And you're just like, oh my God, is this really what I want to be doing? Did I make a wrong decision? Kind of thing. Like, this hurts. It can hurt. like I'm on this path for, you know, like, but it can be painful too, because there's a lot that comes up and comes off. And so it gets worse looking. It feels worse. They do say after a couple days, though, even though it starts to like look really bad, that it actually doesn't hurt so bad. It just looks really bad. But then after a few weeks, after it's all healed and all that new skin is revealed, it looks amazing. Like there's like, I get the payoff. I understand. A lot of wrinkles and discoloration and all that stuff is gone. Smooth baby skin underneath, but you definitely have to go through hell to get there. And that is the energy that I'm picking up on. So whatever stage of this that you're in and whatever phase of this that you're in. So because this kind of thing doesn't just happen once for us, it happens repeatedly in the phases of our ascension and our evolution. And so that is really coming through, but the magic is underneath of it all to go forward with it. That's where the magician is coming in. It's like a real switch in consciousness and where your power is, and how you know, like, okay, this is where the power comes in, is through this, you know, going in and being very into going into a deeper stage, or this new beginning that's happening, because there is definitely a paradigm shift about healing this year. So we have the Fool. That is about, truly, that's the 0 card. It is, and the reason why the Fool is the 0, it's just like you don't know anything. That's the idea of the Fool. It's like this beginning. You don't see steps in front of you. You don't see the even the 1 card that is after the Fool card, and even before we're done, even like halfway through, we have the Death card. The Death card is like halfway through the major arcana. So, and the Fool represents a new phase, a new beginning through the cycle, and going off on a journey. The eyes of the Fool is always closed, because they know that they're being guided from the inside out, and they don't need to see where they're going. They have faith that they're going in a direction that's going to be magical. And that's why the Magician is the next card. They turn into the Magician on their journey. Oh, something came through. What was that? Okay, I'm seeing it, but it's not connecting to me. It's about another deck. Oh, the Dreamer. Thank you. The Dreamer, in the Angel Tarot, it's this dream theme. And again, I'll say it till the end of time. Anything that has to do with dreams or dreaming, because truly this is a dreamy reality. It just doesn't appear like that. So when there's dream themes, it's to help us connect to that. So in the Angel Tarot, the Fool is the dreamer, and it's Archangel Metatron as the Fool, as the dreamer card in the major arcana. And instead of being called the Fool, he's called the dreamer. And exactly, they're the same thing. Okay, then we have the 8 of Cups. Again, this energy of moving forward. This time her eyes are open, even though we can only see the back of her. We can only see the back of her. We know intuitively her eyes are open. She's looking at the sun as it's going down. And I'm hearing, or up, actually, depending on your perspective and what resonates for you. We have the moon there as well. This could be dawn or dusk, actually, depending where she's at. But I'm trying to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so the amount of shells should equal the amount of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so they're directly proportional. Yeah, here we go with the 6. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4 with the 4 of cups. So anyway, 8 of cups is about a new phase of magical awareness to yourself in a cosmic way. It brings in the emotions and the energies of like the underworld, the under the sea, the magic. So she's like on her way to go under, to go deeper. And then we have 7 of cups. So it's a bit out of order here. I'm not sure. Let me tap in and see. Yeah, it really, these, yeah, there's this, ooh, my ear is tingling. There is this sense of creative energy that is coming with going deeper here. So don't get caught up in the 8 and the 7 and what we would consider to be out of order. Don't see it that way, please. This is her or you going into the sea and going deeper. And once you get deeper into yourself, into the sea, into what really drives and motivates you and your soul, we start to have deeper creative energy start to come out. We're much more sensitive to frequency, to creation, to feeling the vibrations of creation and of creativity and of things like making music. But you make music with your Merkaba, with your soul, with your body, and all of that. We have 4 of cups here as we are going in this direction. 6 of cups. So this is going to stir up feelings of, there is going to be some distraction here and some feelings of not having all the components, but you really have. It's like, look, it's there. It's just like, where is your focus? We have to think about staying focused, being grateful for what you have and what is coming through, and not focusing on what you don't have is really important right now. And, this going into this week, because there is so much magic coming in. So don't get distracted. Don't be like, oh, I've got all this, energy coming through, but then there's these components that I don't have. So I feel kind of stuck. Like, that's an illusion. This is about illusion and really having support, but being distracted with what maybe isn't right more than what is. And then 6 of cups. 6 of cups. Okay, 6 of cups is coming through like your guardian angel. Your guardian angel, this is a really important time to think about. And this came through last night in our private sacred space monthly meeting. I did a reading, and I did an intuitive reading and channeling of what just came through, and then I did a reading with cards. I used the Citadel and my crystal cards and the spirit animal deck. It was really great. Or the animal spirit deck. So anyway, here, this is reminding me of us being told last night how we need to really try to connect. Dog hair all over everything. We have to try to connect to our divine team, our guides and guardians. Ganesha came through and is coming through right now saying, you know, obstacles, things that are in the way, they need to be really considered for what needs to be done, what you need to be thinking about to, you know, really think about your dreams and your wishes and, you know, what you need help with, because your guardian angel and all of your divine counterparts are here to help, as is shown here. And you need to get in alignment with that. And then we have King of Swords and Queen of Swords. Remember, they were in reverse. We're being reminded. Oh, that's a sticky thing. They were in reverse. King and Queen of Swords. Let's see here what I'm picking up. Okay, so these three actually, let's talk about them in a group. This is about our fundamental masculine and feminine ideologies, the energy that we have for our masculine side and our feminine side, regardless of who we are as a gender, and how this relates to our foundational perspectives and perception, and how the mental body, because this is air, this is swords and air is mental. So because our mental bodies, our logical minds are being challenged, things are turning upside down for us mentally. Things come through energetically and spiritually, and we feel things physically, but truly our mental bodies along with our emotional bodies. So we have the cups is emotions, is emotional body. We have swords, that's air, that's mental body. So as we turn over into a new phase here, we tap into our magic and feel the divine coming through us and what we can tap into energetically. We tap into knowing that things are so much bigger and more infinite and magical, and to tap in with others that are embodying that. And we are off on a new level, a new phase, a new adventure. This is going to take us in a new direction to go deeper. Once we get deeper, we get more creational. We get even more sensitive to energies and vibrations and how we're supposed to connect and be connected to our soul. And sometimes that overwhelms us and we think, oh, there's all these things to do and I don't have enough time and I don't have enough resources and I want to be as magical as the magician as I know I can be, or I don't, whatever it is, but do I have it all to do it? Is it, is going to take a lot of effort and energy and time and commitment, blah, blah, blah. And I have these obstacles in the way. I have, whatever, right? So what do I need help with? What are my dreams? What are my aspirations to do for myself, to get healthy, to get aligned, to be magical, to be that magician? And keep building upon that. So we need our divine guidance. We need our divine support. We need others. So this is coming through as not only your guardian angel, but an avatar for all your divine counterparts and all, both sides of the veil, and the people and the beings that are there to help and support you and help you along the way. I hope to be one of those divine beings. Then we have the Queen and the King of Swords here, our mental body being flipped upside down with our perception and our perspectives as we go through this new beginning, this death and rebirth and this journey. And we need to give ourselves time and space to align so all of this can turn over and we can start moving forward and with this in balance. with us being connected to ourselves, our souls, mentally being in balance at the highest level within ourselves. And this opens up the way, because when we're stable mentally, we're not confused, we're not distracted, we don't get into chaos easily. We can let that creativity come through. We're focused. We welcome challenges because we're not, tired mentally. We want to work mentally. We want that exercise mentally to receive at the highest levels. They're in the mountains. That's as high as you can go. He can't go any higher than he already is mentally. And neither can she. They're the highest that they can be, and they're calling in the energies of this high place of perspective. He has the highest, he has the eagle. No bird goes higher than the eagle. Look at how high this eagle is with him to bring in that connection. We have these, again, making music, creating vibrations and energies, being connected to the divine here at the highest of levels. This is critical, and this is happening now. These are the energies for today and this week. Even though I got a reading yesterday for this week, I'm hearing this is a reading for today and this week. If you're watching this, today, the 3rd of February, 2025, but these are timeless messages. So whenever you get this, this is happening for you, and this is activating now, and has been probably for the last maybe couple of days or couple of weeks. This is in process right now, and this is what's coming in the future for you. So this is about the now, whenever the now is for you. Could be 6 months from now when you're guided to this video. Timeless messages here, but really important to understand that these energies, this is important for you to see all of this and implement and know what is coming. Lastly, we have the 5 of Swords. This is coming through like the in-between stage. We're getting, this is how we begin and get going into the new paradigm. So we're constantly faced with our past self and moving away from that. And what do we have here? Oh, okay, those are look at all those birdies. I'm hearing those are crows in the background with him. And there is this sense of, know that as you go forward, that there is this challenge of reformatting from the old you into the new you, but you have plenty of energy to focus. This is coming through on what you are to focus on. And the birds signifying your spiritual guides and guardians at your back, having your back, but letting you move forward and feel into the future. And remember, you need them. You call on them to be with you, to be at your side. Don't forget, because you can forget in between here. And before you get into the habit of really working with your guides, connecting, asking for their support every single day, and being open to the guidance. So just know, after all of this, like, oh, we're at the top and we're receiving, and I'm like, I feel clear, and this is going on right now to activate all these things. There is a time after that where there's this kind of reverb. It doesn't just shut off all at once. Sometimes it's bouncing back and forth between the old us and the new us. And we just need to know about pushing forward and not, allowing ourselves to revert to that old the sleepwalker. Because look, I'm going to take you back. Sorry. This looks like a sleepwalker. That's what you used to be. And now you're this dude. Awake, strong, in whatever sense of that, what that means to you. Being awake means that you're stronger than when you were asleep. And you have come a long way, but there's still a long way to go. And the beginning is now. Just know that there is all of these resources, all of these tools, all of this divine support and energy for you that is coming through. Okay, let's see if there's anything else, and we'll wrap this up possibly. So, okay, we're going to get an animal spirit card. I love that we've been working with these. Oh, and a crystal card. Okay. Guess we're not ending so quickly. I was like, oh, is this going to be a relatively short one? Oh. Okay, are we taking both of these? Two cards just popped. Okay, taking both of these. I'll show you here in a second. We got two from the Spirit Animal Oracle, and let's see what we get from we're getting this one from the crystal. Okay. Alrighty, let me show you what we got, and we'll jump right in. We got Howlite. Howlite often gets passed as turquoise. So if you're to buy any turquoise, ask the seller and make sure it's genuine turquoise and it's not Howlite that is colored to look like turquoise. It's not to say that Howlite isn't actually a very powerful and beautiful crystal all on its own, but you want what you want, and just be aware of that. So Howlite, connected to the crown chakra, for the zodiac, Gemini and Virgo. For the element air, numerology 2, planet is Earth. Physical healing properties, helps balance calcium levels in the body, assists with illnesses related to bones such as arthritis, aids in the treatment of insomnia, a reminder to drink plenty of water. Mental and emotional healing properties, helps to remove rage and uncontrolled anger, ensures calm and reasoned communication. That's nice. An exceptional absorber of stress and tension, facilitates creativity and increases patience. Spiritual healing properties, excellent for sleep and meditation, links us to higher spiritual consciousness, connects to memories from past lives, stays in direct contact with your higher self. Affirmation, I'm releasing all tension from my mind and body. So people, if you are in a profession where you're dealing with, and I'm hearing this as we move forward, because as this new level of business that we just got done talking about is coming in, okay, and I'm going to turn them back over to remind us of where we are now. Okay. For those of you that work around either a lot of people, in high stress situations, or with, even if it's by yourself or a few amount of people in high stress or energetically demanding situations. So for those of you that are nurses, and I have 3 nurses or caregivers, at least in my inner circle, this is definitely for you. This is going to help you deal with the energy and help. It will help process through what is yours and what is others. So this is great for psychic, physical empaths, those of you that are nurses, like I said, those of you who work around a lot of people or work in stressful environments, to have this on you. Have Howlite on you, I'm hearing. A ring, a bracelet, a pin, a crystal in your pocket if that's the best you can do. But this is definitely going to help you deal with that energy. Okay, and then we have oyster and moth. Oyster and moth. So let's get the book and get into oyster and moth. Okay, so there we go. Oyster, patient secret keeper hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When in balance, feels blessed, generous, masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, clams up. To bring into balance, share something. And this has been coming through so much lately. We need to get more magic is to share our magic, is to experience magic and to be grateful for the magic and the beauty and the blessings that we have in our life. And one of the beauty and the blessings we have in our life is our magic. And we need to share it. And that has come through a lot. And that has to do with this as well. This talks about our dreams and desires. This came through in the reading. We need to tap in. It came through yesterday and it came through today. We need to tap into our dreams and desires so our divine counterparts and our soul and everything around us can help us with that. Help us remove obstacles and be on a straighter, smoother, clearer path to receive. Okay, let's go to the moth. Bear with me. We've got to be getting there soon. There it is, the moth. Impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of the great journey. Exactly. The one we just talked about. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. If you have a penchant for going, why does it have to be this way? Why can't it just be this way? Why do I have to go through this? Why can't I get all the answers? Why doesn't it just go away with this? Why does it always have? If you're constantly asking about that, that means that you're not comfortable with doing the work. So we don't get to go around going deep like the Eight of Cups. This is where we all have to go. There's no way around it. And the moth tries to get away from that, tries to go, well, can I, if I've done this, is it not good enough? Like, why do I have to do that? Like, can we, it's like, it's a skipping energy. It's wanting to be on the water in a boat instead of deep in the water. which we know to move forward, which is easier and which is harder. So, it's not better to be in the boat going fast on the water when we are meant to get to actually the highest peaks and points like the Queen and the King show us. So we need to remember and be real with ourselves. What are we avoiding? What are we resisting? What are we trying to be exempt from, when it comes to the trials and the tribulations and the challenges? Because if we know deep down inside that those challenges, the growth edge, the thresholds are exactly when things get a little difficult. That is the death part. That is the leaving behind and going forward. It's hard. It's hard to leave behind what we've known. It's hard to leave behind our lifestyle and the things that we used to do sometimes. Some things are a lot easier to let go of than other things because we're shifting into the new us. And so there will be times that we try to get around and circumvent, the things that are sometimes the hardest. But we need to know that those challenges, the ones that are especially hard, the times that we have the hardest time getting over something, or the biggest triggers, or the things that keep coming up again and again, the things that we need, that we know are the hot spots, are the things that we avoid within us, the wounds that happened before, the experiences that we try, that we avoid because, of past whatever. That highlights the places and the spaces that we need to get into for ourselves so we can get past that. And not let it be a factor, because we'll just keep on experiencing things to make us deal with it. And eventually we will, and we'll see that once we don't avoid because of fear, and we face those challenges, again, more like the oyster. Let's go back to the oyster. Having that focus and determination of the oyster. So the moth energy is really similar to the Five of Swords in the sense of remembering to be real and to be patient about where you are and where you're going, and don't allow yourself to bypass or try to, backslide into the superficial material matrix way of dealing with life and problems or challenges, because that is what the dark side always wants. That's what your ego wants. It likes the default settings of what you've always done. But this card is coming through just like the five. I keep wanting to say Two of Swords, just like the Five of Swords, to say that there are no easy solutions. Life is complicated. There is a lot to work out and to sort out as you go on your journey, as you excavate and as you refine and as you release and as you surrender and as you integrate and as you activate everything that is coming in to turn up the saturation and the power of your soul and your soul essence and what you're meant to do in this lifetime. And right here, what it says at the end, practicing life is an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. Because that wish for it to be easier or different than how it is you missing out on everything that's available to you right now, exactly how it is, because how it is how you need it to be. It's happening for you, not to you. And when you see it that way, then everything shifts, because now you're seeing it all as blessings instead of problems. Challenges are blessings. They're not problems. And you need to seek the solution, not in a way to get around it, but a way through it. And this whole thing is coming through about how to get through it in the most conscious way that you possibly can. As you go into this new phase and as things start to get more intense. The things and the understanding and the awareness that you need moving forward, so you have the smoothest next new phase. Okay, that is definitely it. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget the Howlite. It is a readily available and not expensive crystal. And it's really pretty. It is really pretty on its own. I really like it. Every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, that's really cool. And I really suggest those of you, like I said, in those environments, to consider getting some as it's coming up. It will help deal with the mental body and emotions as you're moving forward, and as everybody else's energies are getting, things are getting spicy and intense. This is going to diffuse the situation for you. This is going to help keep things at a nice low simmer, and being able to stay within your energy field, even though you can psychically sense what's going on, and that's going to improve, to actually allow those energies of others to press on you. This is what it's going to help you with your mental body to not be in frustration and irritation around others and being triggered into a lower vibration. And yeah, I'm hearing just to be like angry and irritated and frustrated with people, and how annoying people can be, how frustrated they can make you, or how and again, especially if you work with a lot of people, you work in nursing, you work in a hospital or nursing or some type of facility like that, you work in high stress environments, you work with and you work with a lot of people. This is what this is what it's really highlighting for people. But even if like if you're a customer service person that works on the phone and you're dealing with people that oftentimes are upset, Howlite is coming through, and people are going to be more irritable as we move forward, because there is a death and rebirth thing coming, very intensely. And these energies for setting up the foundation of this next year is still in play in February, because the real work is going to start in March and April. So we're still setting up our environments and needing to clear spaces and make our wishes and make plans to clear our inner and our outer worlds as much as possible to be able to go forward with all of this. So this energy is being activated now in this month for now and the coming weeks. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I truly did. It was very powerful. I really enjoyed this first reading with the Wild Reflections Tarot deck and the Spirit Animal Oracle deck and the crystal deck. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it's called. Other than the crystal deck, I I will put, make sure that that's in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a beautiful rest of your morning, your day, your evening, or your middle of the night. Please check out the website to connect with me and know and learn about me more. Join my mighty network, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now, dear one. Infinite love and blessings. Bye.